Dun 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 dun.
My name is Kalenga. Guy on the phone.
Elson is my name. Now I
don't know why this guy is dropping the uncle nowadays. And then you got through the whole job of putting your uncle Elson title.
Yeah, we paid
at the
for
bottom.
that.
Yeah, but you can just say the full name as well. Put some respect on yourself.
Well, you called yourself Kalenga, didn't you?
Put some
Kalenga.
respect on yourself. You know what I
When
mean?
you say K plus, I say Uncle Elson. So when you use your government, I use my government.
Our fridge is here.
Yes, it
CQ.
is.
Please feel free to dig in and pick a mocktail of your choice.
Which one is nice?
Do you want to pass me the pina colada? That's my favorite.
Which one is that?
The pina colada.
Pina colada.
The yellow one. Yeah. Do you want to pass me that? But don't let me influence your choice. Thank you.
I like these.
You like red?
Looks attractive.
The Cosmo, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so once again, this episode is brought to you by BigTree Beverages, and of course, the
As
makers
always.
of Brothers Mocktails.
Have you
as
noticed how
always.
incredible it is every time that people buy this
And they
feel
send
the
us
need to tag
photos.
us?
Yeah.
I have had enough people tag me, inbox me. Kind of feels good. So support the people that support us. Because you all don't pay nothing.
There are 4 weeks in a month, and there are 4 flavors of this mocktail. So I've got a different flavor every week, and this week's is mocktail mojito.
All right.
Yeah,
This is
ready
nice.
to drink.
This is very nice.
Add ice to it when you get home.
Oh, it's delicious, man. Yeah. Well, other people are using it for other things. I mean,
Mix
exactly. I
whatever.
will not encourage anyone to do that,
What
but
do you use it for?
I have it as it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
Straight.
Live.
Neat.
You okay?
And in case you haven't noticed, the past 4 episodes, and I think one more left, are brought to you by Amanda Hill. And in case you haven't noticed as well, the people that we've been bringing on the podcast the past 4 or so episodes have been in the industry for more than 20 years, give or take, which is pretty much how long Amanda Hill Mall has been in existence. 25 years from 1999. CQ, our guest today,
Wait,
has
I've
been in
got a flask,
existence
right?
as... You've got a flask, yeah, from
Yeah,
Amanda
hey,
Hill.
virgin.
Gob.
Do you want to... No, don't let Gob touch it. I want the virgin too.
So it
Can I
remains
pass me my
pure?
flask? You say what? Yeah.
It's a virgin flask, never been
Just
used
pass it
before,
the coin.
so...
Yeah, the right. No,
yeah.
this is a beautiful, sexy flask.
It's huge.
Which I'm
And
gonna...
apparently it's got a name. My wife was telling me it's called a Stanley.
No,
something?
But isn't a Stanley Cup branded Stanley?
No?
Well, they look like this.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She did mention they look like this, yeah.
Let me tell you a fun fact about the Stanley Cups. I don't know if you heard about this. There was a woman that was driving in a car, and she had a Stanley Cup because it wasn't manufactured recently, but it became popular recently.
yeah.
So her car burnt down, and I forgot what she was drinking out of this, but it was like a cold beverage. Her car burned down, and when the car, when the flames were
Picked out
extinguished,
from ashes, yeah.
when they picked up the Stanley Cup,
The drink was still cold
the
inside.
drink was still cold inside.
I've got a flask like that as well. Really good stuff. So that one is branded Amanda Hill.
This thing is massive.
It's
bro.
huge.
That's what she said.
Amanda Hill at 25. And as I was saying earlier, we've got guests the past 4 weeks with the Amanda Hill sponsored episodes that have been trying to tie into the theme of Amanda Hill at 25. That have been in the industry for so many years. Like you saw last week, St. Michael. Been in the game for 30 years. CQ, how many years now?
Maybe commercially, like at CQ, maybe 17 years.
That's long enough. You qualify.
But
You
I started
qualify.
like 20 years. I could be maybe 21
in the game.
yeah, in the game.
Hey, how many Brothers Mocktails do you think I can fit in here?
Even 6.
Yeah, I think a whole 6-pack can fit in
How do you
there.
open this?
Just
No, like
hold the 2 protruding
Yeah,
parts,
then
then just
you pull it
twist.
up.
what these?
No,
Yeah.
the side.
No, twist. Yeah, you see that?
All right, cool. Got
Yeah,
it.
so it opens the port for the straw, right? The hole.
Yeah. I want to try this. I want to see how many.
You want to try
Brothers-
it now? Let's do it. Oh, and remember
do
what
we have
Woolies-
enough of the same flavor? Because I'm not gonna mix flavors. Okay, we'll try later.
We'll try later. So we're recording this episode from Woolworths, another store that's been at Manda Hill for the longest time. And of course, you're going to find the highest quality. The thing about Woolies is when you buy a t-shirt, a slack, whatever fabric you're buying from here, you're going to get bored or tired of it without it ever fading. You know what I mean? Like you have a piece of clothing forever.
Yeah.
Woolies is that. shop for
And
you.
because you're the person that you are, you only stopped at the clothing. They've got amazing groceries here.
Food as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is where I buy my stuff when I'm feeling fancy.
When you've got that extra change in it.
Right.
Food.
Our guest today is an artist, and what do you go by? Musician, artist? What do you use?
Yeah, I'm an artist, really. I'm
True
an
to the
artist. Yeah, I think I'm an artist. I think there's a difference between being an artist, being a musician, being what else? Yeah, okay. Let me just say maybe being an artist and being a musician.
Okay.
These are two different things. You know what I mean? Or singer, musician, and artist. They're different. But
What's the difference between a musician and a singer?
a singer is a singer.
Just sings.
They're not
So
artistic.
a musician doesn't sing? Or a musician can't be a singer?
No, a musician is a more special
Like
those that play instruments.
Prince is a musician.
No, I get
Michael
it, I
Jackson
get
is
it.
a singer.
Yeah, yes.
Wait, so
But then there's also been an artist. So an artist is it's a combination of a lot of things.
a musician makes music.
A musician plays music, plays an instrument,
And can sing sometimes.
and can sing.
They can sing sometimes. So I'm
Yes.
trying to figure out if you are using your voice as an
To-
instrument to make music,
Yes.
are you not also a musician?
That's the reason why there's that difference, because there are artists that are musicians. So in my line of being an artist, my music aspect is artistic. You understand?
Yeah.
As opposed to just being a singer. I could just have a good voice. I can sing anything, but I can't create anything. Do you get what
I
I'm
get it.
saying? Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
Listen, I was thinking of starting this episode with a bit more spice today and play a little
Yeah.
game with our guest.
Yeah.
Something called Finish the
Why
Sentence.
did you call me Uncle Elson?
Because you introduced yourself as Elson.
Yeah, but you are so gung-ho on me
About-
being Uncle
no,
Elson.
look, it's what your preference is. So I'll call you what you prefer. So Elson, I just thought
Call
of
me
starting this
Sensei.
episone with
Call me Sensei.
Sensei.
You know,
Chef 187
you
now.
guys, I can't get enough of you guys fighting all the time. You always have something new to fight about.
CQ, we're playing
Yeah.
Finish the Sentence. And
All right.
the first one I have, I don't know why you've been calling yourself a finished artist. And you sort of keep talking about this almost every week on your posts on Facebook. I've noticed that.
Yeah,
I strongly believe in the power of the words. Whatever you call yourself is what you're going to be.
Exactly.
That's just my belief. Anyway.
yeah, yeah.
So let's start from there. Finish the sentence. And I'm trying to help you like change
But
the narrative.
are you going to first? You're just going to say that and
And not let
No,
him
come-
Yeah,
rebuttal
like-
the fact
yeah,
that he calls
yeah.
himself a finished
no,
artist.
no, no. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that.
Oh,
No, but
Alright.
let him, before you go, let him just get in. But CQ.
How come my
Yes.
number one was actually tied to that? But anyway, you were talking about the finished
finished
artistry.
artist part.
yeah, finished artist. Like for me, it just depends on how you understand the word finished. You know, because I've taken time to Google,
The word
you know,
finished.
the word finished. For me, it means
Complete.
complete something like maybe if you're creating a chair, right? A craftsman is creating a chair. The chair will be a finished product, ready for sale.
No, CQ.
No, but
From the context
have
you
the phone.
post-
You have the phone?
From the context that you post, you
Yes.
say people call you a finished artist. That's why they don't call you for bookings. So in translation, from to translate that to my local language, I would
Yeah.
say balanda twalipoa.
But exactly. But you see,
You know what
when
I mean?
when I use the English word finished artist, I'm trying to make them happy that I'm calling myself a finished artist. Most of the times when people are called Walipua, they'll be angry about it. But because they're using the word finished, misusing the word finished,
In a negative term.
I take it through excitement
And
and use
flips
it
it.
against. I flip it to them.
All right.
Just like black people take the word nigger
Yes.
and they empower themselves with it.
With it.
So if you're going to call me finished, I'll take that word, flip
And
it,
turn it to your positive
and
for
turn
myself.
it to say, no, I'm actually finished, but in the context of being complete.
All right, cool.
See how
So-
smart this man is?
Yeah.
As we change the narrative,
What cologne do you use?
Coin was talking about the same thing earlier.
What cologne is this?
That's my secret, bros.
You don't want the whole town
Yeah,
smelling like
nah,
you,
nah,
eh?
I end up smelling. But I have a couple of artists that try to use the same color. And it's a common perfume though.
What is it?
But I'm not gonna disclose. And most of them, like, they try to use it. They stopped using it because everybody that met them was told, "Ah, you smell like CQ." I've been using it for the longest, bro.
I wish there was Shazam. I wish there was
Shazam
Shazam.
for
for cologne. would have Shazam the hell out of this.
Oh, fam. So, CQ, the little game we have prepared for you here.
Yeah.
I'll still start from the finished artist thing.
Yeah.
So, finish this sentence. I am not a finished artist. I am a...
An established artist.
Interesting. One of your hit songs, Nibwela Kutenga.
Yes.
Nibwela Kutenga is a song that was inspired by...
Nibwela Kutenga actually wasn't written by me, but it was
Right.
written by somebody else. However, I have no idea where the inspiration came from the writer.
Who wrote it?
Charlie Mlalam.
Ish, that guy wrote for everyone back in the day, hey?
Yeah.
In 2021, I voted for Dash because...
I need a change.
You voted for HH?
Yes.
You need a change.
But I'm a PF guy, but for some reason I think I didn't like the conduct around, the cadres and how people just ended up feeling like they can own everything. You know what I mean? I mean, Zambia is for everyone. We need to be fair with everyone and have equal share of the cake. You can't always have it your way. I kind of felt like it was a bit too much for us, and I voted the opposite.
Also, you want to plug Cyrex as well? As we were talking about sponsors and stuff.
Oh yeah. So
You have to remind this guy to plug his own company.
no, because I like
Still sinking in, eh?
No, I like to be subtle like that.
Right.
So CK, this is my new company.
Looks good.
We are into construction.
Okay.
We do. You know how when you have a building, initially it was just branding.
Okay.
But what would happen is if we were given a job to brand something that somebody has already completed,
Yeah.
and if they did a crappy job and you brand that, it will still
Yes.
look crappy. So we then moved to say we would design it
Yes.
and would implement it. So from the flooring, lighting, and everything else. So the first project that we have in Zambia is Sanlam.
Okay.
We're doing the new building.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's a big project.
Yeah, I'm putting it out there because I know exactly how it's gonna look. So we do the 3D render, and
Yeah.
we implement that.
Let's see that, and then
Yeah.
we can take it up. But that sounds already.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
You were talking about how you voted.
Yeah.
I heard a quote where these dudes said, "I told the government we need change, and they gave us coins." Not too many people will get that.
I don't want to laugh at that joke right now. That is a little too sensitive right
That's
now.
too sensitive. Yeah. I know, right?
Not too many will get it, but those that will
Yeah.
get it, it'll
Let's
come.
just say you're talking about
Wow.
coin.
Yeah.
We're talking about coins.
CQ, finish the sentence. My favorite, no, not favorite. My female celebrity crush in Zambia is
Toela. Oh, it's him.
CQ.
Me. I take every one of those guys as my sisters, so I have no crush on anyone.
No, not in the music industry. Any female
Oh yeah,
celebrity in Zambia.
wow, in Zambia.
In Zambia.
In Zambia, say one.
Your female celebrity crush in Zambia.
Yalimba zo. I've never taken time to think.
Taking time to think.
Yeah, I've never had that. It's one of those where you're like, you don't have to ask me, bro. It just comes naturally.
Have you seen an episode of this podcast before?
I see your clips, you guys. Most of the times, I just see the highlights. Sometimes I catch it.
Right.
Yeah,
I asked that because I want you to be yourself. Forget the cameras.
of course.
Focus on
So
him and
so
I.
if it's Toiler, like in his case, he just says it publicly.
And this is a man with a girlfriend saying this. Oh, snap.
For
I
me,
don't,
it's
I don't
Chile
have
Shabalia.
one anymore.
Chile Shabalia. And I just saw her husband in ShopRite a minute ago.
Oh, really?
Chile Shabalia.
Oh, right. Oh, I saw her actually.
Oh, they were here.
She's
saw the husband. I didn't see
She's
her.
the one in the jeans, right? In the mom jeans.
Oh,
Was that her?
I didn't see. I saw the husband in ShopRite a minute ago.
I saw. Wait. So this girl is waving at me, and I'm thinking, oh wait.
Have we?
Yeah. Have we done it? Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're about to tell us your crush?
Yes, your celebrity
My
crush.
crush.
Yeah.
Guys, it's making it very difficult for me though.
No, we're not.
But
Put it out there. CQ.
Look,
I have a
even your
couple of
wife
them.
would understand.
Oh, he's
that.
got a couple. There you go.
yes, I got a couple of them that I
Who's
feel.
top on the list?
I feel like Cleo Ice Cream.
There we go.
We have Bombshell. Toela. Nice. Yeah.
See,
CQ
on that
fit-
last one, I don't know why she had to come third.
Because you had mentioned her first.
All right,
So
cool.
she can't be his top.
So she
because
can't
you can't
be-
share. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, I
we
get
end
it.
up
It's a gentleman
fighting.
like
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
CQ, finish the sentence. A hit Zambian song that everybody likes, but I'm not really feeling right now is.
Before you answer, I have got a feeling I know the artist. Before you answer, I'm gonna type out the artist, and then I want you to say it, and then I want to see.
A hit Zambian song that everybody's
Okay.
feeling right now, but I'm not really feeling.
I've typed out the name.
Yeah, you guys. You know, we listen to different types of music, huh?
This is your opinion,
My opinion.
and it's not wrong or right. It's your opinion.
And people need to respect that.
Yes.
Man, you guys, they're just,
Bruh,
you know,
come
I'm one of those artists who are heated up all the time. So
Yeah.
every time my opinions are quite very strong. You know
It
what I
doesn't,
mean?
and that's why we
So
like you.
I'm thinking like, damn,
That's why we like you.
I'm going for another round of heat now. You know what
No.
I'm saying? But I kind of feel like, I mean, sometimes you just have to. You don't have to always be part of the sequency for something to be nice. You know what I mean? And I kind of found maybe the Blood Kid type of arrangement.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
Damn it,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
wrong then.
yeah.
Let me guess, you had your maps on your phone. Your maps. You love your maps, we know. You're so predictable. CQ, you are. Oh, by the way, speaking of Manderhill at 25,
Yeah.
when we mentioned that you're the guest coming on this week,
What's that?
they got excited, like CQ used to spend a whole lot of time at Manderhill looking
money.
for clothes here.
Yeah.
So if you ask me about Manderhill, he's probably got a story to tell about this place.
Yes. I like Manda Hill is I've seen it from its infancy. Like it was a small mall then. I remember I used to work for Debonaires and Steers.
Serious.
Yeah, I used to work there. I was a cashier there, you know, back in the days. So it was a small mall, and I think the first wakers for Debonaires and Steers, I was part of that crew. So I used to spend most of my time here. So Woolworth, there was even what was next year? There was Truworth. Yes, Woolworth and Truworth, they were like, you know, next to each other, and yeah, it was a very small mall, but it's changed
Over the years.
Yeah, over the years, and yeah, but you know me and clothes, so this would be my place where I'd come and pick one or two things and all. Yeah.
Speaking of clothes,
Yeah.
finish your sentence, CQ.
Yeah.
The worst fashion no is? Like this one is a fashion crime when somebody pulls this off. Elson and I have one which we were discussing the other day.
Yeah, as you
Not understanding the occasion. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes you go for a corporate function and then you're wrongly dressed. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like you need to understand the assignments. You need to know where you're going so that you can represent and just look the part.
what Kalenga and I agreed on
Belt and shoes, right?
are people that wear brown shoes
And a black
and
belt.
a black belt, or the other way
Yeah,
around,
yeah.
a black belt and brown
that's a
shoes.
no-no,
Like,
bruh.
come on, man.
But do you know that most people don't even know some of these things?
Exactly why we're saying
Yeah.
it now.
Yeah.
So now you know.
Do not
Yeah.
The shoes and the belt must
need
match.
to match.
Exactly.
Unless in
Please.
rare instances where maybe you find like a blue shoe, maybe you can do a black belt, right?
Black belt then in that occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why are you wearing a blue shoe? You're
But
not
the
a
shoes
pimp.
and the belt must match, gentlemen.
Exactly.
CQ.
Yes.
If news broke out that
and
a
the
Zambian
tag, if you wear a suit, that
Oh, remove the
tag, remove the tag.
yes,
We needed to know what design
when you buy a
it
jacket
is, you
from
know what I
Woolies,
mean?
remove the
Remove
tag.
the
Yeah.
tag.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to know where you bought this.
And the
from.
worst one too is those people that have you seen, like when you wear glasses and it's got that little
The
UV
UV
on it, the
thing.
UV thing, and they keep that thing on.
CQ.
Yeah.
Finish the sentence. If news broke out that a Zambian artist had robbed a bank and successfully disappeared, but they didn't give a name for who did it, your first suspect would be.
Kandeke.
You wouldn't get caught.
JK.
JK, what? What?
I mean, that's my boy. That's my homeboy. You know what I mean? I've known JK from like the time we started our music. We used to be a group. You know what I mean? So I remember an incident where we went to perform for Miss Normagin. I think that was the first performance. There was a college called Miss Normagin. So they invited us to go and perform as a group. And at the time we were the 4 of us. So we went and performed, and after finishing the performance, we needed to be paid. So we're told stories. You know what, you guys? We can't pay you now because we're still counting the money. So you need to come and pick up your monies on Monday, and it was a Saturday. You understand? So JK was like, "But why should we come and get paid on Monday when we're looking at the money?" So the person who was in charge of the money was like, "No, we need to count and then balance up issues and know who to pay." Then he says, "No, remove my money.
You know how much you
indicate." You know what I mean? Then you still balance and say, you know what I mean? We took out such and such an amount for this artist, and so they refused to pay us. Man, hell broke loose. He demanded for his money. Like he changed colors. And at the time I didn't understand why he was doing that. I kind of found him arrogant then, but I think he was just doing the right thing. Guess what? The owner of the school was a pastor. So, you know, with that status, you know, a pastor, there's a guy who's trying to be very difficult, you know what I mean? He can't understand. So the pastor came, no, you know, you'll be paid on Monday, so you just take it easy. JK didn't see,
JK
he didn't see the status of the pastor thing. Hey, he says, boss, marampe marampe. No, but you know, I insulted the body. I just almost shrank down like, oh my God, you're insulting the pastor. The pastor gave in. He had to give JK the money. He was
the rest of you waited till Monday.
We had to wait until Monday. But guess what? We never got paid.
So JK was right.
So JK at that point, I was like, oh, so this industry is like that. You know what I mean? So I learned my lesson because I went to, after that Monday, there were stories after stories after stories. I even gave up and I never got paid.
You should have insulted as well.
I should have.
I want us to try something. The same way that I've seen people buy Brothers and Tigers. Whenever you come to Monday Hill, there's a really nice hashtag mural that says hashtag Monday Hill 25,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Take a photo there and tag us and Monday Hill.
Yes.
I want to see how many of those photos we'll get.
CQ.
Yep.
If I ever needed to hide a dead body, the Zambian musician I would call is?
Kandeke.
He's not a musician.
A DJ, artist, I don't know.
Artist?
Who would you call?
Hiding a dead body?
You accidentally killed someone. You ended up in a situation where you needed to hide a dead body. Who would you call to help you hide the dead body?
I have no idea.
Not JK?
No.
He would snitch?
JK.
It's the money.
JK is the money guy.
So basically, don't trust any of your friends in the industry.
No, I don't.
Who would you call?
You.
I remember, let me tell you, this nigga here. Okay, I can't say this on the podcast. I'm going to give you clues. Somebody hit you up about some money that they needed to clean.
And I told them you?
And you called me. Do you remember that conversation? I didn't know whether I should be offended.
And remember the guy ended up being attacked in Ndola, stabbed with a screwdriver.
I know, shut the hell up, because then they're going to know who it is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we got the coin. We both refused to clean that money. And it ended up being violent. Somebody got stabbed. There was guns and everything. Wow. CQ,
wait, before you go. If you were to accidentally catch a body, how would you dispose of it? I'm asking the both of you.
Like,
you kill somebody and you've got the body with you and you're here in Lusaka. How would you dispose of it?
I think I can just take myself to the police. That's the kind of person I am.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Are you that soft?
No, because you see what, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you got to do, but you know what? It concerns a human being. No matter how much you want to try to hide, you will still get yourself exposed. Either you go a little bit insane or start behaving somehow, because these are spiritual issues.
You've got a conscience.
Yeah.
There are killers. There are hitmen out there that do this on a whim.
Like that.
Yeah, like there's nothing.
They'll drive down Great East Road before Rufunsa bury a dead body there. You know what I mean? Like they'll turn left 100 meters down.
But like, did you hear the guys that killed that the IBA dude? Did you hear the one partying the day after that?
Yeah, I heard the one at East Park.
Oh, because they had a huge paid day after that.
They weren't partying after that. So that's what I'm saying. You've got a conscience.
Yeah.
Right. So your conscience will F you up. How would you hide a body?
I just said Rufunsa, turn left 100 meters in the bush.
Where's Rufunsa?
Great East Road.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What? There are no people there?
There are a lot of
I think it
bushes.
sounds like I've done it before.
You thought about this before, haven't you? Because that was way too easy.
No, I think we need to go to Rufusa.
We need to go
100
to
meters.
Rufusa,
I
yeah.
think we start-
JJ is there as well. Gosh, man. God. Where's JJ?
JJ.
You're a cop, bro. You can tell us these things. Don't make
But have you heard where he is?
Gob, ichola tata, ichola.
But can't we take Mpompi as a deposit? Just leave him there. I mean, they
You
look
don't
alike.
want him, Kwacha.
Yes. Just give us half.
That's how valuable he is now. I tell you.
But seriously,
crazy.
what do you think that guy is, eh?
No,
This
look,
dude,
Conspiracy. Let's just say wildest conspiracy.
no, but
right
no.
now,
On a
period.
serious note, I think he's out of Zambia because he was in the eastern province, and you know how
Malawi.
Easy to
is
go
like
to
a-
Malawi.
Yeah, it's very close.
I think so.
To the border, and it will take you maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes to get to the border. So before they even start looking elsewhere, he would have already crossed the border.
The wife?
The verse, the sister and the wife?
Why, for aiding? Wait, how long was it from when they discovered that he was missing? How long was that gap? How many?
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's enough time to get to the border.
From
Yeah.
was he in Chipata?
Yes,
How long is Chipata to the border?
30
Yeah,
minutes.
minutes away.
Even less than that.
Yeah, that's enough to get to the border.
Yeah, so he has
Especially
to,
if it's well thought through. If there's a
Yeah.
car waiting for you, like right
He had
outside the window.
planned it.
And
How
all-
long was he in the cell for in Chipata before he disappeared?
He was in the hospital.
About a month.
He is or he was?
No, he was incarcerated in a jail cell somewhere, but then he fell ill and he was taken to hospital. So it was at the hospital
where he escaped.
he escaped from. Yeah, but then you know hospitals, man.
Gob, why do you not have a microphone?
Yeah, why don't you have a microphone today? Go. All right, and we're just speculating, bro. We're allowed
Yeah.
to speculate. and
We're
make
allowed to
assumptions.
speculate.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it, man? You're
No, you
good?
can, feel free to shop, man. There's jeans here.
Yeah,
You want to be part of the show? Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
But you know this is an 18 rated show, right? All right.
How old are you?
How old are you? Come here. Let people
14?
decide.
Come through. You look like you're 14. Just go right there. Are
You're
you
14?
14? Wait, right next to Kalenga, right there. And just crouch down so that the camera can see you.
How old does this guy look, and should he be on the show right now?
He looks
Because the
like he's 14
next question
years
is a bit too.
Have you had sex before? Have you had sex before? Yes. You've had sex before?
Wow, this guy.
Yeah, but look at him walk away.
Look at our virgin walk away.
you see the guy that just walked away? He's still a virgin.
And he's 21.
God, you should have fed the camera on the virgin walk away.
Nice having you, Maji. Thank you so much.
take it easy.
Haida.
All right, take it
Hi,
easy.
what?
man.
What's your name?
Take care. Haida.
Hider.
Yes.
That's the guy who can hide a dead body. It's in his name.
Yeah, right.
He's a hider. All right, cheers.
Easy. Aye.
CQ.
Yo.
The craziest place I've ever had sex in was. Okay, Nalek, I'm just joking, man.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
joking.
A cinema.
Fine, thank you.
I have one for Elson as well.
A cinema.
Cinema for you?
Yeah. And you?
They'll see these things, you know what I mean?
Who?
You know, your podcast ain't coming out of social media anytime, you know that, right?
Who will see this?
My children.
And then they'll know how
That
they were
one was just
conceived.
a joke, bro, but it's 18, and I hope your kids only watch this when they're 18.
Yeah,
They will know how they were conceived.
I don't know.
In the back of a
I
club.
was telling me yesterday that I was trying to lie to the daughter saying we bought you from ShopRite, and the child was like, "No, you slept with mommy." Which kid was this?
Yeah.
Where's the craziest place you had sex, Kalenga?
Oh, I was at an auction on Saturday when having this conversation.
So you had at an auction?
I was at an
had sex?
auction, yes.
You had sex at the auction?
No. No.
All right.
Where's the craziest place you had sex?
Elson, did you have Fiashi? Our
Yeah.
kids are going to be watching this.
I've got a son too.
So for you, it was what, cinema?
Oh, Eli?
Yeah.
No, he was conceived in SA.
On a
bed. In a hotel.
In a hotel.
Oh, you even remember? It was a hotel.
I'll tell you the funny story. She even told me the day
The day
off
and the time.
Yeah.
that you will get me pregnant.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the craziest thing that happened. Let me tell you. Are you married?
Am I?
Are you married?
Yes.
I get my son's mother and I are not together. We do co-parent. The nature of our conversations is we only talk around when fees is due, when Eli needs something. So we don't really have that, oh, hi, how's your day, how's your weekend, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So she texts me on 3 days ago. And she says, hi, Baba Eli, do you have 5 minutes to talk? And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, and in my mind, I'm thinking, what's happened to my son? Because we do not have anything to
that
talk about.
conversation, yeah.
So then I said, yes, sure. I wait for 5 minutes. She doesn't call me. So now I'm getting anxious and I call her. What's good? What's going on? She says, I don't know how to say this. I said, if the next words out of your mouth
Yes.
is not what you want to speak to me about, I'm going to lose my mind. She says, so 4 days ago, I tied the knot.
Oh,
I'm like, bitch, what's it so difficult to say?
yeah, you have to know because your son is about to have a stepdad.
But why was that big of a deal for her to say is my
Because
point.
she's thinking ahead of you, thinking, okay, well, how's it going to feel about another man in my son's life?
I don't know. See,
You don't care?
So when she told me, no, hold on. Now
Yeah.
it gets interesting because my thoughts were now progressive.
Yeah.
Because in the moment, I didn't care. It's your love life. And then 5 seconds into it, it hit me.
He's going to live with his mind.
And then I figured, have you told Eli? And if you have, how did you explain it to him?
How did she explain it to him?
Who is this man to you and to my son?
Yeah.
Question number 2. Does that mean you're moving from your house? Are we still good? Oh, so do we
Okay.
pause? But how's the light though?
How's the light?
Did power just go? But the lights
Looks like
are
they're
still on.
So, but I should keep the audio running as it is. Okay.
Well, so why don't we just keep going, and then when the cameras are ready, yeah, so
They're
we can just
recording.
keep going.
So why
We
did you
can-
tell us?
okay.
Just the light, right? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So when you figure out the lights, just turn the lights back on. So
Plot
now,
twist. Plot twist. How long have they dated again? You wouldn't know.
with the dude,
Yeah.
4 years, you
Do
said.
you think your son would have told you if this man came in earlier? Like, has he known? I mean, for them to get married now,
Yeah.
she probably introduced him years ago.
Yeah.
He's told me. The guy has bought clothes for my son, and every time, let me tell you, every time
stepdads.
I see my son,
Yeah.
he gives me an update on every single thing.
That
I
happens.
know the speed my mom drives at when she drives him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know everything. So if there's a guy who is friendly to him, I know
Can we
about it.
rewind a little here?
Yeah.
How long has he been talking about him?
Has he been talking about him?
His stepdad now, yeah.
Every time I go. So
So how many years? How many years?
2. But then again,
They're good.
when he mentions him, it's if he's done something for him.
Good.
Yes, for him. Every other time he doesn't
Plot
care.
twist would be they start getting closer than you because they're in the same house.
No.
You don't think so?
Nah. We're still cool. But yeah, a lot of questions started swirling. So like, how's he around my son? Are you gonna move house? What does that mean in terms of my son's school? And it just made me think about any other person who's been in a co-parenting situation, how you've handled
crap, now it's things
your baby mama or your baby father getting married. How much involvement do you allow yourself? Because not to say you care about them, because my involvement is as far as my son is concerned.
Exactly.
I've taken my son to a brilliant school. What does it mean if she cannot make it to a sports day? Does it mean he goes? You know what I mean?
And then the school now knows him as the dad.
Right. And what is Eli calling that nigga?
Uncle. It's always uncle. It starts with
So
uncle.
yeah, a lot of questions have been swirling around in my head.
Wow.
I know people are going to watch this, and I know people will begin to comment and tell me about their own experiences. I'm going to read these comments.
It's going to be interesting, yeah. CQ,
Yep.
the last one. The one thing I will definitely change about me when I become a millionaire is...
What do you think is not a millionaire?
What would change about what I'll change?
What would you change about that? The one thing that you would definitely change about yourself when you become a millionaire is...
There's nothing I would change about me. I like myself the way I am.
Serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you change about yourself?
I don't know why I've always wanted to change my teeth, eh?
Yeah, you got big ass teeth.
Yeah, I think that would be the first thing I change.
Yeah, you got big ass teeth.
Bro,
Yeah.
your teeth look good.
I don't feel that way.
Don't lie to
Are you
this man.
serious?
Don't lie to this man.
I'm telling you. No, on a serious note.
I don't know why. There's
Speaking
always
of
that thing in your life that bugs you, but people don't actually know. Like Elson
Yeah.
is insecure about his height, but
I'm
nobody
not.
even notices.
No, I'm not.
Oh, not
But
anymore?
you are.
Not anymore?
I never have been. Shut up.
You know
Wait,
what?
how did you start this conversation? 2
growing-
years ago?
Shut up.
Yeah, everyone will have a complex, but I
I'm
don't
tall in
know.
other ways.
Like in my family, I'm the one with the biggest nose. You understand? Growing up, so everybody would talk about my nose, and then I started seeing it big because everybody was telling me I
Talk
have
about
a
it.
big nose. So now, I went in the mirror and I was like, but people say I'm handsome, but don't I see my nose? So I started developing a complex when I was younger. Every time someone looked at me like this and they said, you know what, I think you're handsome. And I'm like, oh, wait until you see my nose. In my head, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then I never wasn't comfortable someone looking at me too long. I would move away because I'm thinking, oh shit, they may end up seeing my nose. But then I kind of realized that you just have a complex in your head.
Imagination.
You know what I mean? So if I went in the mirror and looked myself, I said, I think my nose is really big for real. But then you know what changed my mind? Was like, if I replaced this nose with a smaller nose, I wouldn't look this nice.
Your face would look really big,
Yeah,
bro.
no, my face would look weird. So I think everything is balanced. So I think for a reason, God gave me this big nose so it can match up
Complement
with my
your
face.
your face.
And that's why I look good.
You know who gave me confidence about my teeth, though?
Tell me.
The lunch we had by Urban Masai.
Yeah.
Who?
Chichi and Monday. The lunch we had with Chichi and Monday.
Oh yeah, because you were biting into that steak pretty hard. Hey,
No. I brought it up. I think we had the same conversation about what I would change and things like
Yeah,
that. And Chichi
but-
says, but I've never noticed that your teeth are actually crooked.
Yeah,
I've always felt like they're crooked.
No,
you know what I
nah,
mean?
nah.
wait. What would you change? You think they're crooked?
Yeah, I think they're crooked.
No, that's not
How
what I
would
was
you
talking
love them?
about.
Oh, you're
I
talking
don't
about the
see-
size?
Yes, I don't see the crookedness. I'm talking about the big ass beaver teeth you have at the front.
Yeah. Like a Colgate advert, innit?
Do you do your eyebrows?
No, I don't.
Take your glasses off.
They look too organized, eh?
No, don't let your. There you go. Look at Kalenga. Do you see that too? Don't they look
Think
trimmed?
you do eyebrows, bro.
Really?
Gob, where's Gob? Gob,
Oh,
Please, I need someone to inspect them.
Gob.
Come through.
Wait,
You know, like-
I want you to zoom in on this man for a second, and then you'll figure that out.
because God never lies. His equipment never lies.
Just zoom in on his eyes, or his eyebrows to be specific. You saw that too, Kalinga, right? I thought I was tripping.
They look too organized,
They're
eh?
way too organized.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe
Yeah.
brushes them
Okay,
every
cool.
morning.
As we were. You can put your glasses on.
You know why I found out that I've had these issues. Like people say, you tweeze your eyebrows.
Also,
But
I'm
then-
not the first to say
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because the thing is, when you're tweezing these thick eyebrows, they always have this shape. So they're like smaller on this side, and then they're thicker, then they're coming like that.
Right.
Like every
So,
woman's dream.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they look tweezed like that. I've had issues for the longest time, man.
Wow.
I've been accused of being gay. You know what I mean? All
Yeah.
this shit.
Was he-
Like growing
I was
up,
going there.
man.
They should ask
I've
you.
gone through a lot of stuff, but hey, maybe
good.
I was supposed to be a girl, but then
You shouldn't be saying this just after being accused of being gay.
I
That's
shouldn't.
That's not what
no,
you should say.
but then you know what it is where you like
Somebody just saw something.
you look like your mom.
I think the white guy just stole something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about you for a little bit. That's what the podcast is about.
No
sharing
boring
stories
questions.
Yeah. You guys are difficult.
No.
Are we?
Wait.
Yeah.
We're difficult. How?
How?
You got
He
you
is
got, you,
difficult,
no,
right?
you got crazy questions. You need to be ready for
No.
the podcast.
We're just having a conversation.
Conversation. That's it.
No, but your conversations are quite sometimes very like someone wouldn't know how to answer.
But you've been good so far.
You've been good. You've been doing good so far.
You just been lenient to me. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting. I've been waiting.
You'll be very shocked. You'll be
For
very
real,
shocked.
why? Anyway, let's go with it.
Well, one thing you need to know is we are born again.
Amen.
Since the money started coming in,
Amen.
We know Jesus.
we know Jesus.
We're in an
Amen.
Holy Communion at church today.
Yeah, you too. Me too.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Wait, which church is this?
I go to Grace Ministries.
Oh, I go
Grace
to Mount Zion.
Ministries.
We had
Yes.
Holy Communion this morning.
Yeah.
Did you take it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I did, and I didn't burst into flames. No.
After all the shit you've done,
What have I done?
But you know what Holy Communion is all about, right?
tell me.
It's remembering God. Like
But don't they say unless you know you're pure? Wait, what's the
no,
rules?
but look,
It was-
Remembering God, when you're taking Holy Communion, you have to confess, ask for forgiveness, and then you become pure. Does it have?
No, I know at my church they say, well, I don't really listen, but they say unless you know you're pure or you haven't done some ish of late, don't take it.
But there's no one who's perfect. Even the pastor is not even perfect when it comes.
I get
We
it.
all sin. So at the end of the day, it's all about us asking for forgiveness at that point, and then we take it. It's for remembrance.
Yeah.
Take my bread, my body, the bread, and then the wine as my blood.
and do this in
I saw
remembrance
Bruce
of me.
has
Yeah.
graduated to a bishop now.
He's a bishop now. There was a huge ceremony at Mulungushi.
So is that
conference.
more money?
I don't know what that means, but I think a bishop simply means you've got like people that, like you've got a. Wait, what makes a bishop again, Coin?
Bishop.
Like you've got so many pastors under you,
Yes.
So
you are now overseeing like a big.
but he's been doing that. He's had other pastors under Mount
yes,
Zion.
and
under
he's been
him.
reverend for that long. So I think that's why the which organization is this?
Yes.
Now feels they should graduate him to bishop because he's got so many pastors under him.
No, but
And
when he was
branches
reverend, he had pastors under him.
yeah,
When he was reverend.
Yeah.
So what's the difference now?
Yeah, that's my point. You can call yourself reverend for I don't know how long, yes, but then what organization is that going again? Not PAOG, is it? Pentecostal Assembly, not the one that elevates you to.
I know Bishop Bruce is under Bread of Life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I think
is
it's
that
when
so?
they see that
So
you
Coin
have so
said,
many
because
people that
Coin
you
doesn't have a
oversee.
microphone,
Okay.
Coin said Rev
under
Bruce is
Bread of
under
Life?
Bread of Life. Look, I don't,
Well, I know Joy Makando was like his Bishop Joy Makando was like his mentor or something like that.
wait,
His
so
spiritual father. You
so
know
what
what I mean?
qualifies you to become a bishop?
That's what I said. Like you're overseeing so
No,
many
what
other pastors.
qualifies you
I
to
don't know,
become a
maybe there's
bishop?
exams. I don't know, bro.
You say what now?
I think let's Google that. But it's gonna give us a Catholic bishop definition, right?
Yeah. It will
Well,
most
well-
likely say you have to sleep with kids first.
Yeah.
Oh, they're known for that. They've admitted to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to sleep with what?
Boys.
The Catholic Church
Yeah.
has slept with. They said like a huge number of kids that they've had sex with.
Okay.
Yeah. The Vatican released a statement on this.
Yeah, there was a huge apology, and
Yeah, it's
I
out
remember
there.
that.
I would really love to have what's the highest guy in the Catholic Church in Zambia?
Pope.
The Archbishop.
Oh,
Yeah, what's his
Archbishop.
name? In Zambia.
I
I
was
want to
making
have
go for the longest, eh?
Yeah, he was.
I want to
yeah,
have
that's-
this guy on the
that's
podcast.
last
I've
time
got
I-
so many questions for him.
Yeah,
I've got
Would
so
he
many
accept
questions.
to come?
I've got some on the spiritual side as well, because there's so many.
Questions.
No. There's so many. Can I call them gadgets that
Yeah.
we see in the Catholic Church that I need a bit of understanding on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also how the what do you call this? The nuns, for lack of a better word, worship
Mary.
Mary, and they even make statues out of her. You've seen
That's
that in the Catholic
idolism.
Church,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yes.
idolism. Like
So I
first
know we
grade.
can't ask each other here
Yeah, yeah.
because nobody's Catholic or nobody
Yeah.
has the
Yeah.
answers, but I would really like to know a lot more about and what qualifies you to become a nun. Do you need to be a virgin still?
No. You can switch to be a nun at any point in your life. I think.
Do
No,
they
you
earn a
can't-
salary?
You
Not
can't.
at any point in your life, is it?
No, you
Hey, no, let's not answer for Catholics.
Right,
We know
yeah.
nothing.
It's like
you go
being-
to what
it's
church
like-
again? Grace.
Grace Ministries.
Grace Ministries.
Yes.
That's an old church as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
been in the game.
It's a what church?
Grace Ministries. So I go to Mount Zion, and currently we're studying names. That's a theme that's running, I think, for the next 5 or so weeks. Speaking
Names of what?
names. What's
Yeah.
the CQ? I know Tsanga.
Chisanga, Qville.
That's the
Chansa.
real name, Qville.
Yeah, Qville.
Who gave you the name?
I think my dad used to watch a lot of movies.
That's what I'm
so,
wondering, bro.
so
Qville.
obviously,
Qville.
Qville, yeah. So I think he used to watch movies and was like, "Oh, I like
That's a
that
dope name.
Yeah. But then I asked him. He was like, "No, there's this movie I was watching back in the. There's this movie I was watching, but there's Qville, and I think he was the starring of the movie. He was an intelligent guy,
Right.
yeah, and all that. So I think he
Is
got
your dad
intrigued.
still alive?
No, he passed. on.
passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he got intrigued with the character.
Qville.
Yeah.
And your mom?
Mom is around. She's a pastor.
She's a pastor too.
Yeah.
Same church that you go to?
No,
What church does
my
she?
mom's church is a Holy Ground Tabernacle.
So why don't you go to the church that your mom pastors at?
Sometimes when your mom or your relative is is preaching, there's always that familiar very familiar with.
Right, I know what
Yeah,
you
so
mean.
you won't pay much attention. It's
Attention, right.
Yeah, it's coming from someone who you live with. So there's that. I don't know. That's how
It's
I
a big
took
part
it.
of why Jesus did not perform any miracles in the town where he
Yes,
was born. He
yes,
had to move away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a prophet is never accepted in their own town,
No.
right?
Yeah, you're familiar. Like, okay. So that's my mom. I'm sure she'll get me a ticket to heaven, but that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
You know what I'm saying?
But your mom's prayers are very powerful, though.
Yeah.
Your mom's
I
prayers are
really
very
feel that, which is
powerful.
why.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me
Maybe
start
that's
telling
why I'm
the story
blessed.
here.
Eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been told this.
yeah. Like even for me, like when I've had issues, like even when getting the radio license, luckily I was staying with my mom then.
And she was praying.
Yeah, like whatever issue I would present to her,
Yeah.
like dude, I'll tell you for a fact that I almost lost the radio license because they give you short time frames to pay for things. They'll tell you, okay, we've given you the license. It's a provisional license, but we're giving you 7 days to pay 20,000 kwacha.
What?
It's like that in the industry.
Wow,
they give you 7 days, and they're telling you this on a Friday at 17 hours, and you've got up to next week Friday, 17
almost
hours.
giving you 5 days.
And I was totally broke, bruh. And in that 7 days, I present this problem to my mom, and I say, look, there's this, I need to pay this amount, blah, 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 blah. She says, okay, cool. Let me pray about that. We're going to manage this. Dude, I kid you not. The money came in. The deadline was 17 hours. I received a 20,000 kwacha in my account at 17:05, and I had to call IBA to say I've got the money,
From
but
where?
the banks are closed.
From where?
Sources, bruh. Sources.
From heaven.
From
Is that what
heaven.
Sanako said?
As well. But for
That was
some,
the narration on
That was the narration.
on the EFT.
for some reason, I'm always at loggerheads with my mama. We are
Don't be.
always, I don't know, but I kind of feel like we are the same people. You know what I mean? Me and my mom are like the same. So most of the times we are always,
Clashing.
we're always clashing. But there's a way me and my mom communicate
Right.
through the clashes.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when I'm talking to my mom,
Yeah.
someone will think we're fighting. But it just applies
But for you two,
just
you
me
understand
and my
each
mom.
other.
Yeah.
It's out of love.
It's like that. So
Are you the first?
we're always, I'm the firstborn.
how many siblings?
I got 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
And
always
one of your siblings is a designer, right?
yes, Bonadine.
Tio's wife.
Tio's wife, yeah. Tio's
Wait,
wife is
Tio's wife.
Yeah.
He's married.
Oh, girlfriend.
yeah. Well, they're married.
Are they married?
Officially now.
Yeah, like obviously they're engaged.
Wait.
yeah.
Are they married or not?
They're married. They haven't just announced the date, the wedding date, but they're married.
So
Like the
customarily.
council.
They are married.
He's
but
paid.
He's paid and everything.
in Africa also
so,
he's paid.
When did this happen?
like maybe 2 years ago.
Huh?
3,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they just make. Am I supposed to
Wait,
disclose
did
this?
Tio answer this question the time we had him on the podcast? I don't think he did. He sort of evaded it and talked
ran away, huh?
about, yeah, we're not really, but we are, but we're not. Don't ask me that question. But
Yeah, and it's his life and his wife. Oh, and his girlfriend or whatever it is.
Dude, are they married or not? Because now you're saying wife
You know
slash
what?
girlfriend.
No, the thing
slash-
is, I don't want to come into what he may have covered. You understand? I'll tell you one thing about showbiz. Things to do with having a relationship works for other artists and doesn't work for other
others,
artists.
yeah.
So you when you're being asked whether you have a spouse, others will say no, and others will say yes. So
Right.
it sometimes works for others it doesn't work.
Okay,
So
so
for
I want
instance-
to focus on you as
Yeah.
far as they are concerned.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, let's say they are not married and they are dating and they are living together.
Okay.
How does you, as the brother, make you feel?
Like for me, honestly, you know what? No matter how, even if I had to feel bad, even
Somebody
if I
stole
was
something?
to feel bad, at the end of the day, she has her own choice, and I can only. I don't even like to involve myself in their affairs. But what I know is that he engaged in Cape Town. So yeah, they had an engagement thing, and it was official. They had the pictures and whatnot. She came back with the ring. Then there was all these procedures. You know what I mean? But what
Yeah.
I know is that they are married. So it's just the wedding day, which obviously they're planning. But I'm not going to disclose so much information about that. Like I said, for other people it works out negatively. For others it works.
Yeah.
wait,
Positive.
he paid, right? He's paid your parents something, the dowry. He has paid.
Yes.
Dude, I don't know why we've...
I don't believe CK. For some reason, I don't believe
CQ.
him. CQ.
Yeah.
Qville is his name.
Yes, sorry.
CQ.
CQ.
Yeah.
I don't believe him for some reason.
Yeah, but well, like I said, I don't want to be.
I feel like
here.
you're dancing around this because you don't want to involve yourself in your sister's relationship.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, bro, to be honest with you, he paid.
For me,
He paid.
as an African, it ends there. You've brought
Yeah.
cattle, you've paid cash,
Then
you've
you're
paid, you're married. Yeah, that's it.
And
I
his
don't know why
one,
we-
his one guy was called gay too at some point.
Yeah,
So it runs in the family.
we are gay.
Why are you gay?
we are gay accused. No, but I know one. You see, when you're too fresh, and you have maybe a high fashion sense, it causes people to feel somehow. Because look at this, what I'm having. Okay, for a person who just looks like I'm bad.
No, but if you were gay, the line there on the beard would have been more straight. You know what I mean?
For real.
Gay and
no,
straight in the
that-
same
There's nothing straight about a gay person.
But have you
No,
noticed how
no,
gay
but
guys are just so particular
they're
about
just
everything?
too
That
clean.
line
Yes,
would have
they're-
been more...
Too
The
detailed.
beard would have been shinier.
Too
you know what I
detailed.
mean?
They
Yeah.
know that. Man. No, but I don't know. But at the end of the day, it just depends on who you are.
And the
Yeah.
earrings don't help you much with those accusations.
Yeah, those I studied a long time, bro.
bruh, listen,
I've had, I think, the before I even got, I think I've lost girlfriends
because of the earrings?
in the name of, you're dating a gay guy, and the girl will be like, he's gay. Oh my God, I didn't know. She'll bounce.
but
And I had a
but
lot
were
of-
you laying pipe?
I would.
She couldn't
I'll be. Yes, you know what I mean.
She couldn't confirm for you,
I'll
that's
be in the process, bro. I'll be in the process. But then I only found that later on, like someone said this. That's the reason why I left you. And I'm like,
Wow.
damn. But it's a spanner just on. We call it spanner. You know, like you hammer
Yeah.
a proper. You poison someone to an extent where someone believes it.
Yeah, and like Jay-Z said, earrings don't make you look soft. Even Tupac had a nose ring.
Yeah, yeah. He had a nose ring for real.
And he was one of the hardest thugs we know.
Yeah. True that. Yeah.
CQ.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you getting a belly day?
I am. I've been eating everything.
Baba, welcome. You don't even run from this.
I will run from it. I paid my gym subscription yesterday. I will. Dude, I noticed on your Facebook you're calling yourself upcoming international artist.
Yeah.
What's that about?
You see what? I always ride with the negative that people throw at me. I try to elevate that. It's like when someone is laughing at you over something, you need to use that. Like I've seen Chela, they talk about this meno. You understand what I'm saying? Meno is used that. He uses it he throws it to them before they throw it back to. So you find that there's nothing to throw at
But
him
no
anymore.
ammunition to attack him with, yeah.
So like for me, in my journey as an artist, I've always aspired to be an international artist. Okay, and you can tell from the tracks, even the route that I took and just my little strides towards the direction. I kind of feel like people saw a lot of potential in me, but they feel I didn't reach where I was going according to their views. Like you're seeing someone, he's gonna be bigger than this, and then he doesn't reach where he's going, and then they're like, you know what? He's an upcoming, this guy. But then you use that against trying to make me feel bad. So I've got enemies obviously in the game that felt like, you and Weche upcoming, you haven't even made it. But then when you look at it from a very critical perspective as I haven't made it. Making it to what? Because I'm called CQ today. I've got a brand name CQ, a name that I want to believe that I've had an opportunity to be known in the whole country. You know what I mean? I've won awards before. I've been on #1 charts before. Like everything that consists of someone making it big, I've attained those things. I've felt how it feels like. You know what I mean? So what upcoming am I? Where was I supposed to be? The only thing would be, you know what? I might be an upcoming artist because I wanted to be an African recognized artist like Davido. So since I didn't get there, I'm still an upcoming artist.
Do you feel we have an international artist?
Do we have? We do.
Who?
Right now, I've said that, like, for me,
According to you.
according to me, Sampa the Great is doing the most.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
I agree with you there.
Yes.
You think she's the only one?
Well, For others, they're not yet, but they are in the process.
Yeah, upcoming like you as well.
Yes, they're also upcoming international artists.
Okay.
Let's not beat about the bush. I know you obviously are going to talk about your mops because
Yes, we are.
this has been talked about like most of the time. Your mops is for me has got a good sound. Okay,
Predictable sound. Too.
it's got a good sound that can help us blow, but it's not yet there. He's going there, but it's not yet there. You know, I kind of feel like we're not very honest with ourselves in the music circles. Okay, we're not very honest. Sometimes what we like may not be what may not be liked at the amount that we are liking stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
What I'm trying to say is we like making people big headed before they reach. So it's like you make me big headed, making me feel like I'm the best before I'm the best. So I kind of feel relaxed because I carry this. Oh, you know what I mean? But then you need to help people to reach them to where they're going. Being an international artist cannot just be attained. I kind of feel like it needs a bigger team. You need a bigger team. You need bigger muscle to be an international artist.
Right.
So, like for your mops, in my case, or what I feel is that he's good as an artist, and whatever is happening to him is just as a result of grace. He has a right grace upon him, but he needs to constitute a good team. Okay, the good marketing team. He needs to he needs to bring in real people with money.
So you should fire Kandeke?
Kandeke can be there because he's the right man. He's the right handman, but not leaving everything in his hands. I kind of feel he needs to bring in the right people that have the right brains to help blow him outside properly. What I'm saying is that, like for our friends Nigerians, okay? Nigerians have degree holders, you understand, that help in planning and just pushing these things outside. Think of any artist right now that is making it international, like the Burna Boys, the Diamonds, and Fari Pupas. These people just didn't happen. They happened because there was somebody pushing real money in their projects. And I don't see that happening. Your Mops' money is, if there's someone pushing in money, they're not pushing in the most. They're pushing in, they're pushing
Sparingly.
in. Yes. If you want to make an international artist, believe me, you need to push in real hard. I had an opportunity.
That's what she
I've
said.
always said. I had an opportunity in 2014. I was signed up by a Nigerian record label. Okay. And upon signing that record label, I was invited to have a meeting in Kenya, Nairobi. So when I went to Kenya, we had this round table meeting where they were planning how much they would pump in to do my video at the time. At the time, I did my video for $15,000, and we are planning everything on the table. $15,000 that time was about 150,000 kwacha.
Which
You
is still less
understand?
than,
Just for the budget for the video. And then I was there, and you're listening to what they're planning. We're going to put in $15,000. This is what we're going to do. Blah 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 blah. And I come back here. I'm telling them I just shot a video with Africa's best producer, Clarence Peters. This is a
Don't
guy.
forget the A.
Yeah,
Clarence A.
A. Peters. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. So
Put
this
some
is a
respect
guy
on
that
his name
shot
as well.
personally at the time that personal video by
P Square.
P Square. I think he's just from shooting it. He was just from shooting it. Davido he had done a video for Davido. There was Flavor there. I was caught up in that mix where they're talking about all these big names and the videos they've done, and they're saying yours is next. You know what I mean? So we're shooting this video, and they did. And what they were planning, they were saying this video needs to go to Trace, needs to go to. That time there was no
MTV.
Trace Africa. There was Trace Urban, Trace MTV Base, the BET channel, all these channels that they mentioned. You know what I mean? And I'm like, before they even finish, they're telling you where this video will go. Believe it, I was limited in my mind. I was like, Trace is something that we can attend. You know what I mean? Yes, we can talk about this maybe channel or MTVS, but not Trace. You know what I mean? So when the video was done, they submitted it to all those stations, and I was given the time when your video is going to premiere. But I was more interested in the Trace because there's no Zambian video that had been premiered on Trace Urban at the time. So I was like, Trace, let me take a shot. So I got that, programming, and then I decided to talk about it on my social media. Everybody was saying it's impossible. You can't have talk about any other thing, but not Trace. When that day came, I was on Trace. I was the first Zambian artist to premiere on Trace.
Congratulations.
But then, what these guys do is that they've messed up the industry so bad, such that even when it's accepted, they accept your video or say, okay, you know what? We're going to show this video because it's of that quality. But the guy, the playlister, the guy that arranges for it to be on heavy rotation, they'll give him a check, maybe of $20,000.
Wow.
For you to be on heavy rotation. And we are not yet there. So you find that a lot of Zambian artists have managed to get to those platforms. Speak of, like there's this boy, Ruta. I don't know, there's a new guy who's training right now.
Don't embarrass us and I, please, not again.
Yeah, he has a nice video there. It was accepted, but then he has not pumped in the money. So it's going to disappear in no time. So if you find yourself there, you need to know the guy that you'll be paying maybe $20,000 just for, helping him to put you.
These are serious accusations, CQ.
These are not accusations. This is real stuff.
Facts.
These are facts.
Okay.
And what I'm telling you is that for you to be an international artist,
You need to be heavy.
you need to be heavy. And Nigerians are not playing when it comes to money. They don't invest little money. Boom. Imagine they put in 150,000 kwacha, $15,000. And I was asking myself, how are they going to get back that money?
Speaking of Trace, two things.
Yeah.
I want to brag for a second. So Trace Urban has every single year a list of 30 people that they call the most influential in Africa.
Yes.
I guess who's on that list?
One of those people.
That's you?
Yeah.
That's you and you guys?
Yeah, one Trace, bro.
Well, on Trace.
30 most influential people 2024.
2024, yeah, in Africa.
This is crazy, bro.
Please put this up.
Bros.
Gob,
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, airdrop to him. You need to put it on right now, right?
That's hard. That's really hard. Trust
30
me.
most influential artists.
That's a milestone, bros.
Influencer.
That's a
slash-
milestone.
Yeah.
Gob,
Well,
please
I'm proud
accept
of
that
you guys,
airdrop.
I'm proud of you guys, man.
They haven't
That's
sent us our jackets, though.
No, they took measurements.
They took measurements of our jackets. They haven't sent them yet.
Blood
Wow.
samples too.
wow. So this is what happens behind the scenes.
They haven't sent our prices
Yeah.
yet. From December, Trace and Johnny Walker, we need our stuff.
We do.
Thank you for the prize, but you promised us stuff which haven't been delivered.
Wow. Bravo, guys. That's a milestone. Trust me.
Thank you. What's that podcast? The one with the 5 views?
There's a podcast with 5
The
views.
guys who kept throwing shade at us. I want to say their name this
Nah,
time.
just leave it, man.
What are they called? What are they called?
Just leave it. Hey, why are you trying to give them hype?
Man.
Why are you trying to cast a
This
light
is
on them?
podcast. Man, it'll come to me.
Leave it.
It'll come to me. Anyway, dude, listen. When the name comes to me, I'm gonna say it. You released a song recently,
Yeah.
and the song was a flop.
Yes. According to Zambian standards.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, given everything you've been saying the
Yeah.
past 10 minutes,
Yes.
given how you've been in the industry for as long as you have,
Yes.
you've learned a lot of what works, what doesn't.
Yes.
You've critiqued what would work with your maps, what wouldn't work with your maps.
Yeah.
Why was your song a flop?
You see what? Every song has its target market. You understand what I'm saying?
So Zambia wasn't the target market?
Look, the same song you're calling a flop, right? Check my TikTok.
1.6
That song
million
has got
views.
1.6 million views.
Those could be bots.
Well, I don't know where to buy those.
Gob has a video that's got 1.6 million views as well.
Yeah.
Over that.
Of this podcast.
Yeah.
4 million
4
now.
million.
Of this podcast.
Yeah.
Are you getting paid?
What a waste.
You understand what I'm saying? So all this this you can buy. I don't know where to buy these things. Believe me, I've tried to push music to a greater degree, but to a level where I cheat myself. But I decided to let things flow. If I'm truly talented and blessed, I let sometimes things flow. I need to feel good about things happen naturally. You understand what I'm saying? So that song maybe didn't apply for Zambia because it had a different sound.
Do you think it was a flop?
There's no bad song. That's what I can tell you.
Do you think it was a flop?
It was for me to release it. It means that I liked it and I loved it and I felt like it's something that I can throw out.
When you check the stats,
You don't. No, the mistake
Okay, all right.
mistake we make in Zambia about music is that sometimes we make music to hit. Music is not designed to hit. Music should just be music. You understand? Let's say I'm going to talk about a topic. I'll deliberately just think about a topic that affects a lot of people. I'll talk about heartbreak and I'll sing about heartbreak. The people that will relate with that song will be more at that point because there are a lot of people that are going through that kind of situation. But then let's talk about maybe having enjoyed my lunch. And then I sing about something having enjoyed my lunch. Only people that have enjoyed that lunch and they're too hungry will be able to relate. But how many of those people again?
I think you just sound like someone who's justifying a song that didn't do well. Because if you win, you don't have to justify it.
But you know what winning is all about. I'll be honest with you. I always talk about muscle. Okay? Everything that is released without a lot of publicity, that you don't expect to bring out 1 million when you put in 5 kwacha. I didn't put in any money on that publicity. To be honest with you, if there's anything that I ever tried to push that was on my page. And it didn't even take me 1 week to say, oh, I'm releasing a song on the 17th of what. No. I just got that song the same day I released it. And it went the way it went. Because for me, it was just, I'm doing music right now, not because I want to make...
what's the title of the song?
It's called Che Iwe.
It's on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
If I play it, will I get flagged? Will this episode get flagged
Yes,
if I
you
play
will.
the song? Have you put licenses or anything on it?
Well, no.
It's good.
No.
Just don't
No.
monetize the
Yeah,
the
it's
episode.
called Che Iwe anyway. It's called Che
just
Iwe.
wanna
So
say
I just pushed it out there. It's not like look. There's a trend right now, right? I feel there's a lot of young artists that have got great music that is not given their attention. It's all about the attention. You understand? Right now, the reason why Yomaps is able to drop a song and it goes viral instantly is because he has the attention to him.
Why don't you?
Consistency. I haven't been consistent.
But good music is good music. If you release a banger right now,
So you know what? This same music you're talking about right now. I'll be honest with you that I've had music that I've released and it took me 5 years for it to blow. And can you call it wasn't a banger? I've had music, Nibwela Kutenga, the same song that you know me for. I released that song in 2003. Guess what happened? It didn't do anywhere. It didn't do well. It didn't go anywhere. 4 years later, it was a big song. It was a song that made me. So when I do a song now, sometimes it may not apply for now. Maybe it will apply for
Yeah.
5 years coming. So you can call it a flop now. But what if it becomes like the song that will win a Grammy? What are you going to tell me?
Like Shaggy
That it was a
with
flop.
It Wasn't Me.
Yeah.
you
That's
always
all-
give reference to that song.
Sorry?
You
I
always,
always
make
give reference.
to
Yeah,
that
but that
song.
song was deemed a flop by the record label, his fans, and whatever. Then 2 years later, it blows up. and
Music
becomes
is
the biggest song
spiritual,
ever,
guys.
You know what I mean?
Well, most likely because it was a sample too.
It was?
Well,
Yeah, it was.
Well, Nibwela Kutenga
yeah,
was
but it
just
blew up because of some other DJ.
Nibwela
Anyway.
Kutenga was ahead of its time. That's what I'll tell. But then the reason what made it blow was it was exposed for the right in the right way, because now the routines, those dance routines, those groups that used to dance, they were dancing to my song, because at the time it was one of the most danceable songs. So they used my song as a song they would dance to for the routines, and then it made it big. Same as like what's happening to TikTok right now. A song will be big on by the influence of TikTok. Because of that, maybe snippet, or you'll be able to want to find out like what's the song everybody's making this, whatever it is, and then you make your answer. But back in the days, it was very difficult for us to export to maybe market our songs. But then the song blew after about 4 or 5 years, and
Okay.
it was a song that identifies me. Yeah, so there's no bad song. I think what lacks is just marketing on the song and putting money on it. It can blow. I haven't done a video for that song, so you can't call it a flop. If I decided to put a video for that, I can assure you that maybe you'll be talking about something else right now.
How do you make money?
How do I make money? Through music? Or as a person?
No, as a person.
I'm a businessman.
Oh, okay, what kind of business
Yeah.
are you into?
I'm into branding and advertising.
Okay.
Yeah. A part of my works and stuff I've done in the past that people don't even know is I'm the brainchild behind the branding of Kawata Flats.
Really?
Yes.
The ITEL.
The iTails, the Top Star,
interesting.
Huawei and whatnot. I came up with that idea. And then
Did
I
you
was,
get paid off it?
Man, you said,
Man
how
gets
do I
paid,
make
bro.
money?
You say what?
This
You
man
asked
gets paid.
You asked me how I
Wait,
make
you just
money.
said you were the brainchild. It doesn't mean
Doesn't mean
I'm the one that I my brainchild, and I'm the one that
implemented
implemented that.
that. Dope.
You know another
that's,
thing
that's
that
massive.
Another thing that impressed me about this guy. Sorry, man. There's
Yes.
a wife and kids
Yeah,
somewhere. Let me
yeah.
call you a man.
So good.
Is this cologne?
No. So there's a time there's some people that needed to buy trucks
Yeah,
in Kamwala, I think. What's that area? I can't remember the area.
yeah.
So I go there, we're looking for trucks, and they're like, no, the person you're looking for is CQ. I'm like, the CQ, Muzukulu.
Wait, you wanted to buy trucks?
This man actually owns trucks. I'm like,
What kind of trucks?
trucks? How many tons are those?
Like the 18-wheelers?
No. I was
Well,
just
smaller,
talking
slightly
about
smaller.
like 10-ton track.
Oh, that's dope. That's
Yeah, like
dope.
even for road
10
shows,
road shows.
I was going to Kamwala and they tell me, call CQ. I'm like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I bought a truck. I think that was around 2012, somewhere there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I mean, I bought a 10-ton truck because I like, for me, I've made most of my money through road shows. Okay,
that's why they referred me to
Yeah.
you.
Him too.
Yeah,
He does
so
road shows.
road shows is what made me. So as an artist, then I realized that every time they hired me, they needed to hire a truck and a music system.
Mm-hmm.
So what I decided to do was to buy my own
Truck.
my own track and my
then
own
modify
music
it,
system.
Modify that.
Yeah, everything. And
Yeah.
then when they hire me, I'll come with my truck and my system. So I'll get more paid.
And you can even perform too.
And I'll perform. So I'll get my money.
Everything
you
in
keep
one.
all the money.
All
Yeah.
in one.
And then I'm not even on the charts. I'm not even on the posters.
Yeah.
And then you're asking, how is CQ surviving? But I'm performing
We hear
during the
that.
week. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? On Mondays, on Tuesdays. I won't make noise.
Mm-hmm.
Like the guy who is number one, and you know what I mean? But money doesn't, it doesn't matter where you get the money as long as you get paid.
How many kids you got?
I have a lot of children.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, boys.
Like Kalenga.
More than him.
I got 4.
I got,
how are you doing?
I got 6 boys. Six
Six boys?
boys, yeah. So you know what? My legacy is just like, we're unstoppable.
Yeah.
If they hate me, man, I got 6 more boys coming. We're unstoppable.
You know what other thing we have in common, CQ?
Yeah.
And I only realized this today when I was checking out your Facebook page.
Yeah.
We're both in Zuba.
Yes.
We're both under attack from Joshua Sosala because of the same chick. And I didn't know this.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Oh, you act
I'm a Zuba. I'm
I have to be
a
honest.
lawyer.
in Zuba.
Yes.
What's your character?
I'm a lawyer. I'm Mr. Mambo.
Okay.
So this guy gets my supposed chick, you know what I mean? The girl I've been trying to rescue off problems, and then he comes in the picture and just takes her away from my fingers just like that. And she's in love with him. She teaches me like that.
And you know, I
Can you
laughed when I
imagine?
saw the clip this morning. I'm like, this guy's being warned by Joshua Sosala. I was also and we fought for the same girl. I'm like,
man.
wow, I didn't know. I've never watched Zuba
Joshua
before,
is
to
a
be
tough
honest.
guy, man. Because if I was Joshua, I would have left a long time ago.
Joshua married, you see, the man who marries a very beautiful woman, and
Yes.
the man who plants maize by the roadside
Yes.
will soon have the same problem.
I'm telling you.
And that's what Joshua did.
Oh man, I would have left if it was
Crazy.
me in real life. Man, I would leave, man. Hey, she's a strong guy because I made him go through a lot of stuff, and you making it worse, man, worse because
Yeah, we need
she's
rap.
loving you.
You know, so go ahead.
Yeah,
Also, what have you seen for us to wrap up?
I have to go and eat. I've got guests.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
And then you're no stranger to controversy.
Yeah.
Recently, you were trending for not paying for drinks.
Eh?
Oh really? Where was that?
I don't know. You tell me.
I know. Because you
Was
see,
it, dude, the time he came to your house, what was that issue about? Remember the time we met at Coin's house?
Of 30,000.
what's that? The drink?
Remember there was a lady saying CQ left because he didn't pay for drinks. She was calling out on social media.
Oh, really?
Was it drinks or food? What was it?
Yeah. No, but because the thing
Oh,
is,
he's acting clueless.
no, because I'm not aware about that. But the truth is, if it's drinks, I know I don't drink. Huh?
Oh, you borrowed money. Remember, it was borrowing or something.
Oh, you mean that money issue? So what transpired on that one? I had a bar in Chris Corner. In Chilenja.
That's the one.
Yes.
Drinks were involved.
Yes, drinks were involved. So I had a bar, you know what I mean? My other business, you know what I mean? So I had this guest, maybe customer that used to come. She used to come and support me on weird days like Mondays, the slowest days, Tuesdays, you know what I mean? And she would come with a bunch of girls, like maybe even 9 or 10 girls, and then buying drinks in my bar, you know what I mean? So apparently there was some kind of alcohol that I never used to stock for a reason, because you need to look at the area you're in, you know what I mean? For, a bar, you're like, okay, this
I get the feeling it's still Artois.
Yeah, so what happened was, it was Stella.
Yes.
No, it was
That's the one
Stella.
that always has problems in such.
No, it was Corona.
Sorry?
Corona.
One of the two will always have an issue.
Yes. So it was Corona. I was like, I don't stock Corona. But then one of the girls amongst the crew would be drinking Corona. And they'll be like, Siki, how come you don't have Corona? And I'll be like, to be honest, I don't order this alcohol because not many people come to buy this type of alcohol and on them. So she kept on coming, like every week should come and order that stuff. I've told you to order this. And I'm like, if I order, maybe they may not pitch up, you know what I mean? So I won't sell. So then she goes and says, you know what? Can I borrow you money?
Lend you
Buy.
money.
Can I lend you money so that you can stock our Corona? I was like, yeah, and that's what you want. That's good. And she gave me a 3,000. I went and bought her Corona and I stocked. And she would come, still buy, but I'm owing her money. You understand? Mm-hmm. And then she said, the plan was, how do I pay you back? She'll be like, I'll let you know when I need it. So I was like, okay, I'm cool. I'm good with that. So the other time she'd come, drink against her bill. And I'll just deduct, okay, how much did she drink today? 500. Oh, there's a 500 off her money. So obviously we are owing 2,500. And then she comes back, she drinks for 300. I'm like, okay, so now we have about 2,200. I kept on reducing. So I was feeling like, you know what? I mean, she's drinking against her money. Why should I give her back her cash? So she tells me, I need money. I was like, our business is bad, but you can come and drink against you know what I mean? Because for me, it was business, you know what I mean? Come and drink against you have a bill, you have your money here, you know what I mean? Yeah. So she didn't come. She stopped coming for a long time. I even forgot about that. Next thing, what did I do? I moved out from that bar. I relocated, went to another bar. So when she came, she found the bar was closed. Believe it or not, she never called me. She never texted me. The next thing, I just saw it on social media. This guy borrowed money from me. And I'm like, but you are the one who followed me at my bar. So why would I be borrowing money at my bar? I know I only drank maybe, you only gave me 500 and I drank about, you know what I mean? Like, she wasn't even accurate. But then all that just went out of control. But at the end of the day, didn't understand where and what the genesis of all that thing was. It wasn't my little bar that I was running. Yeah.
Okay. Any question that every guest comes prepared, expecting that we're going to touch on something, and maybe we forgot to touch on that.
Touch on something footy.
Yeah. And maybe we didn't touch on that topic. Is there anything that you want to talk about that we haven't spoken about today?
There's nothing. For me, I kind of feel like people need to understand that in as much as we are called celebrities, we are in the public eye, they need to understand that we are just human beings just like anybody else. And we all get affected the same way they get affected. Even if the story wasn't as true as I'm saying it. Even if I'd borrowed money, for instance, I don't expect people to backlash me because everybody probably has an issue somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like from the comments, I was feeling like, these people, how do they look at us? Are we angels? Are we superhuman that we cannot borrow or go through some kind of pressure? You understand? So I kind of feel like it's very normal for people to feel like we're superhuman and we cannot do this. Celebrities are not supposed to do this. We're just human beings at the end of the day. And let us stop exaggerating this thing. African celebrities and American celebrities are different. We need to treat each other different. Sometimes we are bigger out there than we are bigger pocket-wise.
Yeah.
You understand? So you expect flows. We're just normal people, and being celebrities, we didn't apply to be celebrities. At the end of the day, we just did what we were trying to do, and people loved us, and we are known because we have God's grace on our lives. So we are normal people. That's pretty much.
You know, they say nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. So, sadly, it's the bad stuff that sells.
That exactly.
Clickbait.
And I've had a lot of this bad negative energies coming my way. I think my opinions are always very strong, such that I end up attracting negative energies.
You got a big name, buddy.
Yeah, but then some, this people want to always pull you down. But then my question is, why would you pull me down when you already think I'm down? You only pull what's up, right?
The only people who can pull you down are people beneath you.
Exactly. No,
because they can't pull you down if they're on top of you.
Because if I'm down, then why are you pulling me down? I'm already down.
Crabs in a barrel mentality. You know the crabs in a barrel mentality,
Keep
right?
pulling each other down, yeah.
My mother. Hi.
Hi.
You okay? I'm fine. Long time. Oh, good, huh? Awesome. Yeah. That's my mother, my play mom. I haven't seen it in forever.
Your play mom?
Yeah.
What the hell is a play mom, bro?
She was like
what?
She has a very pretty play mom, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see her properly.
Oh,
I thought she's got a big foot though.
Oh yeah. She's tall. Yeah, she's tall.
Man, that's
been real.
That shoe could be the size of a small boat.
I mean, she's tall for real. How do you expect her to have a small
Yeah,
foot?
should lose balance easily. Yeah. Secret, thanks for coming through. And remember, support the people who support us. We've got brothers. And also shop from Mandahill Mall, just turned 25. Been in existence from 1999. No mall in Zambia can make that declaration like Mandahill can. 25 years of existence, the first one in Zambia. Still standing strong, still going strong.
Every Sunday
Definitely.
on Zambezi Magic
Yes.
at 8 p.m. will be my handsome face. And why are you laughing? Because I said the wrong time the other time. and you say what? At 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
And let us know how the first episode was. We know you watched it on Sunday
On
at 20
Sunday,
hours. How
yes.
was the episode you watched on Zambezi Magic on Sunday?
Tell us what you think, because a lot of people were asking if it's going to be the same as this. So tell us what you thought. But every other Sunday moving forward, 8 p.m. Zambezi Magic,
Not every
or
other Sunday.
20.
Every Sunday.
Yes.
Yes. CQ, it's been real. Thanks a lot for coming through.
Thank you guys.
My man.
Thank you. Appreciate
Are you
it.
going to share the cologne now? The name
No.
of the cologne?
I need to brand that cologne. Then I need to sell it out.
Maybe when Glob
Yeah,
cuts.
you guys.
Then-
Till the next episode. Have a lovely day.
Tan 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 tan. 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 Tan 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 tan.